Hey y'all, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of Elocke. It's your boy Erick, and today we have my main man JB under his moniker of Def. We're going to react to his whole EP or album. I believe it's an album. Abandoned Love. I have reacted to the My Abandoned Love, the single, the lead single by itself. So go check that out if you haven't seen it. Man, I love JB in all aspects, whether he's part of, the leader of GOT7, whether he's JB the soloist, whether he's Def, whether he's a featured artist on another song or a collaboration with someone else. But I would have to say Def is like the one for me. I think that Def, he's really in that, even like You Calling My Name era, Not By the Moon era, those more seductive, grown type of vibes are him to a T. I mean, it's all him, but I think that he really thrives in those areas the most. Let me know how y'all feel as, JB fans and GOT7 fans, but I really feel like, he really like lives for that aesthetic. Man, he's such a hard worker. It's not easy being a leader, especially of a big group. I rave on and on about him. He's my ultimate male bias in all of K-pop. He gives 110% whenever he performs. Again, I always talk about how his inspirations, some of the artists that he brings up in the past, are very uncanny of K-pop artists, at least of what I've heard. But he really lists some legendary artists. Like I said, the Music Soul Child, the D'Angelos, all that type. I think Shaka Khan, like that's just like not names that you usually hear thrown out as inspirations for K-pop artists, and you can tell by how unique he is with his artistry where his flavor comes from. I actually used to really see a lot of Music Soul Child in him before I even knew that was one of his inspirations. I can see the D'Angelo, you know what I mean? Again, that grown and sexy vibe that he has with the Def moniker is really his bread and butter, in my opinion. So let's get into the entire album. We're gonna go in order. I'm gonna skip My Abandoned Love. So we're gonna start with My Bad first. I'm not doing lyric videos or anything like that right now. Actually, you know what? We'll go lyric. Actually, no. We're not gonna go lyric videos just because I kind of want to just kind of immerse myself in the song itself, and then I'll go back and watch lyrics later. So let's get into My Bad off the rip. Before we get into the video, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. Got a lot of stuff coming your way. And Def with My Bad. His last Def project was crazy good. He does a great job of that and again with these songs where he's under Def, he's like overlaying his voice, and then he's not even necessarily harmonizing with himself. They're like his main voice is going, and that next lighter voice of his is trailing right behind, like echo. He's echoing his main voice. He does that so well. I feel like the tempo picked up slightly. His voice is so unmistakable. It's not many that's singing in this cadence. Come on, get there, get there. This whisper voice, bro. The background. I like how it just came together right there. Come, ooh, take us home with the keys. I feel like I'm floating in outer space, like hovering. Wow. So that was My Bad by JB. Um, yeah, I think that um, his music as Def, it's very tantalizing. It's very entrancing is the word I would use. Hypnotizing. You can really get lost in the song, and so that's one of the reasons why I'm not too big on the lyrics right away with his music, just because I feel like the lyrics are definitely important for conveying the message that he wants, and I definitely go back and look. But for him and his music and this moniker, I just feel like it's all about the vibe and the trance of the music that he puts you in. And sometimes, like for me, like just me reading the lyrics and stuff can kind of take away from me immersing myself in there. So that's kind of why I'm doing it this way. But one song in, he knows how to have different layers of the same vibe, and I think that that's very hard to do, especially when artists are. For him to be able to have this moniker of him is absolutely amazing. And again, I just think that it's incredible what he's able to do, layering his vocals, trailing his own vocals, and keeping that like seductive yet like innocence in his singing throughout this. So let's get into the next song. So now we have Calm Down, so let's jump right into it. I mean, at this point, I already know the intros of the song is letting me know that they're bops. He haven't even said a word yet. The tempo is still kind of, it ain't all the way super slow. The background vocal, I heard him. Yeah, he's in the cut on this album. He is in the cut. I'm sorry, bro. He just adds so much dimension to my playlist. That's the one thing I could say that, you know, that describes him for me. Like he adds a lot of dimension for me. He has a lot. Again, a lot of his inspirations are old school artists. He has that natural old school soul, but it's refreshing at the same time. It's not like he's overly trying to bring back throwback music, but he has that refreshing vibe about him while still mixing in what we love, what I, particularly loved about old school singers. You know what I mean? Like how old school, it's like right to the point. He's not messing around. The production is on par with his voice, and he's just getting right to the money. The beat is consistent. Again, he just stays in that like kind of echo whisper tickle voice kind of aesthetic, and he plays with it. He stays in that umbrella and he plays with it. Even this, like it's not like it's not, it's like jazz. Like it's not like sad music or heartbreak music, which he can make, but this is still a little. See, even the tempo just picked up a little bit. Hey, hey, hey. Okay. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. He got just a little deeper in that bag. Yeah, he's so that was Death with Calm Down. Um yeah, he's in a bag. He's in that cut. Even this song in particular, the song was cadenced a lot faster. It picked up at certain times, even a little more than I expected it to. He's staying like kind of the same, and then like at a certain point, it's like he's hitting you with bursts of really, like he's throwing out like more vocalizations here and there, but it's not one of those. We all know he can sing and run and all that stuff, but the way that he's doing this is very the most important thing for him is just consistency. I feel like with his voice all the way through, he's giving you, like I said, that soft pitter patter, like whisper voice the entire time through. Another artist that does that in K-pop, another idol that really does that like whisper, kind of in your spine voice really good is Hwasa. Hwasa really has a very good tone. When she really goes to those places, she can really get to that like similar, like in terms of how it's like creeping in your spine type thing. JB is super elite at that. That's why he's able to make bodies of work like this, and you won't see stuff like this covered because it's so unique to him. So let's get into Not Easy. Again, I reacted to My Abandoned Love, so we're gonna skip that and get right into Not Easy. 10 out of 10 so far, but what else did we expect? It's Jonathan B. Jayante, Jamal, whatever you want to call him. See, it's these like semi trap beats is kind of picking up a little bit. It's just not all super soft beats. Did he produce this whole album too? I'm probably sure he did. Hey man, hey, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I think I have an earlier reaction to JB. I don't know if it was Def. I think it was the last Def album. It was one of the singles. I like kind of was it Sunset with You? Well, I just had to stop and I was just my eyes were tearing like because like bro like you know how like when you stop watching when you finish a great, let's say K drama, you finish an amazing K drama or just a show or a long series you've been watching, and it's just it's that feeling of like, damn, I don't think I'm ever gonna find a show as good as that, and then you finally find a show and you get into it and it's just like it's a you finally just found another good show to get into. It's like that feeling with JB. Like he's one of my favorite artists, like period, like ever in music. Like all the artists that I like across music, he's one of them. Not just K-pop. Like he's transcended K-pop to me. Like he's one of my favorite artists, period. And that feeling of like finding someone that whose music resonates with you on that level is like so like I don't know, it's just beautiful, man. Like I never expected when I first got into K-pop, just being real, I never expected to find artists in K-pop that were gonna resonate musically and sonically with me that much. Like he just it's something about the way that he structures his music and his energy and his vibe, and it's like almost like I don't know. It's just such a relatable thing. You know, when I listen to his music, it's very calming. Especially the like I said, the moniker of Def, that whole catalog. You know, he has a hell of a catalog, bro. Like he has probably one of the best catalogs to me of any idol in the game. When you talk about what he's done as Def, what he's done as a soloist, as JB, and what he's done as the leader of GOT7. And like I said, it's just something. Even knowing that he produced and wrote most of this stuff. You know, it just hits even harder because this is really coming from him. You know what I'm saying? It's not just that he's a great performer and great at laying stuff out, but he's also the one that's setting the foundation for what's going on. So, man, for sure, man, this is just it's a great feeling for me because I feel like with every song, I just you know deeper as a fan. Like you know what I mean? He can do no wrong. These beats are knocking though. This a knock late night in the car. Late night drive in the car. Hey. 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 Ooh, how they start chopping in the background. Come on, JB. Man, he's so deep in. Ooh, come on, man. Man, he's so different from everybody else in the game. So different. So that was Def with Not Easy. That was probably my favorite one so far, next to My Abandoned Love. I just love how they start chopping that beat up, like almost putting that like Houston screw, that chopping screw, um, in there. I really feel like he could do well in that too. That Houston chopping screw, like Dirty Sprite music. I feel like he could do well with that. That slow, that really slow type stuff. But he's in his bag. Every song he's getting deeper in the bag. Like I said, this started out very good, but it's progressively getting better. I felt like that with his last Def album. I just feel like he's progressively getting better. My Abandoned Love still might be my favorite, but I don't know, this was definitely up there with that. But so far, he hasn't missed, legitimately hasn't missed on any of these songs. Obviously I like some more than others, but he hasn't missed on any of these songs so far. So let's move on. So now we have Right. And another thing to note, like, it's not like I said this earlier, it's not like he's making like all, some artists that get on this slow wave, they're making all heartbreak music. That's not the vibe that I'm getting from every song. It's some songs where, yeah, this is like, baby come back, that type of vibe, but then you got songs where, it's just a mellow song. It's not necessarily a heartbreak song, but it's mellowed out. Then you get started to get the trap beat in the background. Like he just has, again, the umbrella of sounds. You know that it's Def. It's JBS Def. It's that vibe. But he's going on. It's not all just the color blue. It's, blue, you got pink, you got fuchsia, you got navy. You have all these different shades of the same family of colors, you know what I'm saying? And that, like, he's really like painting a full picture. Even like the album cover, like, it's something very, the different shades of the color, that's like the vibe that I get from him. But I don't know, it's amazing what he's able to do. See, like, look, now this is a little up tempo. He's creating the emotion with his voice, not letting the beat create the emotion for him. Okay, this might be my favorite one so far. This is the most up-tempo one so far. I was not expecting this cadence on this album. Beautiful. brought that beat back in beautifully. That wah, 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 wah. Man, nobody is touching this man, bro. Nobody touching him. So that was right. I was not expecting a song of that cadence on this, but again, doesn't surprise me because I just got done talking about how he's playing with the different emotions, like the different sub emotions under one big emotion, I guess is what, like, he's giving you that somber mellowness, but he's able to even give you, he's even able to give you emotional, but in a fast-paced song. You know what I'm saying? Like that so emotion that where you feel like leaning against the window with the raindrops coming against the window. You know, he's giving you that up-tempo vibe, but still painting that picture for you, which is very hard to do, I feel like. And again, he's just showing his versatility and how well he's able to just write and produce and really like exude emotion here. So let's get into the last track. So now we've got You Say. Bro, these intros are like money. The man literally isn't talking for like 30 seconds and it sounds like a hit already. Hey, hey. Hey man, JB, I hope he see these reactions someday and come get his fly. I know he I know he gotta know how many people like really appreciate his music and love his music and stuff, but like, man, bro, if you ever see this man, get your flowers, bro. You sir are elite. You are elite. An elite artist. An elite artist, not just like not in the box of K-pop, not in the box of the K industry. Like, and the K industry is beautiful. Do not get me wrong. Obviously, that's pretty much all I listen to. But I consider you one of my personal favorite artists up there with like, you know, all the artists that I love like across music, bro. Like this man, bro. You don't miss. You do not miss. That was my slight confession of love for JB. This dude is a hell of an artist, bro. That switch up. Hey. Doom doom. How the beat is following his voice. Oh, the beat makers was having a fool on this. Oh my god, this is real. Hey man, this man really be in a jazz bag. Hey. He can do no wrong. Came back in like nothing happened. Hey, hey. Oh, this dude is incredible. Come on, bro. 6 out of 6, bro. 6 songs out of 6. 60 out of 60. 6 tens, bro. So that was Death with You Say. So that was all the tracks, man. I legitimately, like, he didn't miss. He didn't miss. Obviously, there are some tracks I like more than others, but I feel like when I listen to a whole album, I always wonder, like, does each song have a place? You know what I'm saying? Are there duplicates? Are there songs that the album could have done without, or the EP or the body of work? I feel like each song was strong enough on its own. I feel like My Abandoned Love is like the clear cut, like, main single you could see. But with me listening to Abandoned Love first, I kind of was caught off guard with the cadence pickup of some of the other songs, which was beautiful. Again, he just has a little of everything on here, but it still conveys the same type of vibe. And it you can see how all the songs fit together puzzle piece wise, but they're all still, like, they're as far different as you can make songs of the same family, if that makes sense. And again, he continues to impress. I heard that he's going on tour, and he's announcing dates. I heard that North America might be a thing. I hope that he comes here. He's high on. He's really, like, I said it in the Mamamoo reaction. It's like him and Mamamoo are like, and like Red Velvet are like the main, like, obviously I have a bunch of groups that I would want to see, but like in terms of like right now, like, I would really love to see him, especially soloist wise. Like, he's at the top. Like, seeing him live, I would definitely want to see him live in a nice little intimate setting with the way he sings and dances and controls the crowd. It would be absolutely amazing. I know we have perfect venues for that type of, like, electricity, and I really hope that it happens. So before y'all go, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. Got a lot of stuff coming your way. And till next time.